take a look at the study questions for the French Declaration of the Rights of Man and Citizen study questions. Number one, what does the preamble to this document say are, quote, sole causes of public misfortunes and corruptions of government? They are the abuse, violation, ignorance of human rights. Ignoring human rights, violating human rights, abusing human rights. That is the principal, sole, the only cause of public misfortunes and corruptions of government. Bad government is government that ignores or abuses human rights. Good government is government that protects and respects human rights. Number two, what does second one say is the end of all political associations? And what does end mean here? Let's be sophisticated readers, right? Context is that end means purpose, goal, function, aim. And that aim is the protection of human rights. The end of all political associations is the preservation of the natural and imprescriptible rights of man. It's the purpose of government. Purpose of government, the end of government, the aim of government, the function of government is the preservation of our rights. Number three, according to 4, what is the only limit to political liberty? It's the political liberty of others. The only limit to political liberty is when the exercise of political liberty would bring harm to another. Let's take a look at 4. Political liberty consists in the power of doing whatever does not injure another. So we have the freedom to do whatever the heck we want, as long as it doesn't injure another. That's the limit. Injury, harm. The exercise of the natural rights of every man has no other limits than those which are necessary to secure to every other man the free exercise of the same rights. So it's encroaching on somebody else's rights. So liberty is total. You can do whatever you want, unless it can be shown to encroach on somebody else's rights, and that would be the harm. That is the limit. Number 4, how does 6 define law? The will of the community. Law is the will of the community embodied in legislation. It's not the will of God. It's not the wisdom of the aristocracy. It's not what the king wants. It is the will of the community. That is what law means in a republic. That's what law is supposed to mean here in the United States of America. It is the will of the governed and the governed. I mean, we create law through our representatives. Those representatives are supposed to be the expression of our will. Explain how 11 relates to the ideas of Kant and what is enlightenment, because it protects free speech, right? Because it recognizes the sacred right of free expression, the unrestrained communication of thoughts and opinions being one of the most precious rights of man. Every citizen may speak, write, and publish freely, provided he's responsible for the abuse of liberty, things like libel and slander. Very Kantian, that the idea that the right not only to speak freely but to publish freely is a sacred right of mankind. I think Kant would wholly and heartily agree with that.